Gary Neville breaks his own rule as Manchester City hammer Liverpool in title race boost. Manchester City star Jeremy Doku's sensational display against Liverpool in the Premier League prompted Sky Sports pundit Gary Neville to break tradition. Gary Neville admitted he did something he never usually does during Manchester City's dominant Premier League win over Liverpool. Goals from Erling Haaland, Nico Gonzalez and Jeremy Doku at Etihad Stadium handed Pep Guardiola a huge victory on his 1,000th game as a manager. The victory has taken City up to second in the Premier League table, 4 points behind leaders Arsenal. The final outcome could have been very different, however, if Virgil van Dijk's header was not disallowed for offside. I think he is outside the eye line of the goalkeeper, he admitted on Sky Sports. The goalkeeper is not getting anywhere near that. He had a clear line of sight, Dean replied. I kind of agree with you there, guys, he said. The only thing I would say is that because he's in the 6-yard area of the penalty area, with him being in front of the keeper as he heads the ball, it's been given offside on the field. It's an offside decision. City took advantage of that favourable decision before the interval as Gonzalez fired in an effort from distance via a deflection off Van Dijk. Haaland had put City in front earlier in the half despite missing an early penalty. Doku secured the points in style for the hosts with an excellent long-range curling effort after driving inside from the left. Neville was particularly blown away by his strike, which prompted him to break a rule he has as a pundit. Speaking on his goal, Neville said, "It is dazzling from Doku. I've never given the Man of the Match award out after 62 minutes, but I'll think El will today. He has been sensational." As the clock ticked down, Neville issued a very clear title verdict, with City having won 7 of their last 8 Premier League matches. Hello and welcome to our live coverage of Manchester City's Premier League clash with Liverpool. This afternoon's contest is a seismic showdown between two clubs with title ambitions. City arrive buoyed by 3 straight wins, with the loss at Aston Villa a fortnight ago the only one Pep Guardiola's men have suffered since August. Liverpool have also found winning form following a run of 6 defeats in 7. And both sides are aiming to cut Arsenal's lead at the top, following the Gunners' 2-2 draw at Sunderland on Saturday. A win for City would move them up to second, 4 points behind Arsenal, heading into the international break. City record an impressive result with an impressive performance. A richly deserved win, and the Blues are up to second in the table. We will have the ratings, analysis and reaction right here, so stay with us. Foden crashes to the floor under a challenge from Soboslai, and that was a naughty one from the Liverpool midfielder who is booked. Liverpool have asked a few questions since going 3 down, but they look resigned to their fate now. We're about to enter added time, and both sides probably want the final whistle. Wirtz heads off to a few chants of "Who are you?" after another game where he failed to sparkle. Connor Bradley goes off as well, with Chiesa and Joe Gomez coming on for the final stages. O'Reilly, who scored a week ago against Bournemouth, has space on the edge of the box, but he gets the finish all wrong and then goes down with cramp. The one that says City have the potential to win the league this season, despite Arsenal's form. If the score remains 3-0, City will be 4 points behind the Gunners, but with the same goal difference. The Blues are the top scorers in the division and have the second best defence, having conceded only 3 more than the much-vaunted Gunners' defence. Manchester City lineup versus Liverpool predicted as Jeremy Doku left out, and Ryan Cherky decision made Manchester City team news versus Liverpool ahead of their huge Premier League showdown. Manchester City welcome Liverpool to the Etihad this weekend in a blockbuster Premier League fixture. Both teams are chasing league leaders Arsenal, and Sunday's clash between the two clubs, who between them have won the last 8 top-flight titles, could be pivotal. Liverpool have recovered from a run of 6 defeats in 7 games to earn back-to-back victories, including a Champions League win over Real Madrid in midweek, while City have lost just once in 13 games in all competitions and are unbeaten at the Etihad since Tottenham won 2-0 in August. Pep Guardiola said in his pre-match press conference that the Blues are unlikely to risk Rodri, while Mateo Kovacic is a long-term absentee. The City chief made 3 changes for the Champions League win over Borussia Dortmund on Wednesday night and will likely shuffle his pack once again for the visit of Arne Slot's side. Ruben Dias, who came on for the closing stages against the Bundesliga side, will likely return to the side to partner Josko Gvardiol in the middle. Nico O'Reilly and Matheus Nunes have done little wrong in the full-back positions in recent weeks, while Gianluigi Donnarumma will continue in goal. Nico Gonzalez is enjoying his best form as a City player in Rodri's absence, while Tijani Reinders looks to set to partner him. City went with Ryan Cherki and Phil Foden against Bournemouth, and the two number 10s caused plenty of problems. Foden is a certain starter, but including Cherki could mean Jeremy Doku drops out for the control offered by Bernardo Silva. Erling Haaland will lead the line, seeking to continue his impressive run of form with the City frontman 2 goals away from a century in the Premier League. Erling Haaland sends Manchester City message that Liverpool FC will hate Manchester City striker. Erling Haaland spoke about his form and relationship with Pep Guardiola ahead of the Liverpool game. Erling Haaland has never felt better as he closes in on another Premier League record. Pep Guardiola will celebrate his 1000th game as a manager on Sunday against Liverpool, but by full-time Haaland could have stolen the headlines. With 27 goals already in 17 appearances for club and country this season, the City striker needs just 2 more in the Premier League to break 100. Haaland has 16 games to get those 2 goals to replace Alan Shearer as the fastest centurion, and will be the focal point of a City attack that has scored 7 at the Etihad since last Sunday. While it takes a lot of effort to keep him at the top of his game, the 25-year-old has never felt better ahead of the visit of champions Liverpool. It's been a good start, and I feel really good. I feel this is the best version of myself, he said. I've never felt better than now. To keep sharp, I need to keep my mind in the right place. I need to recover well. I need to get a lot of treatment. I need to eat the right things. I connect when I have to connect on the pitch and relax as much as I can when I'm at home. It's staying in the zone and having that balance. It's about maintaining the energy levels, being motivated, and doing the things that are good for my body and for my brain. Haaland has been the spearhead of a City team that is improving under Guardiola as they look to put their demons from last season behind them. Liverpool represent one of their biggest tests and a chance to get some revenge for losing home and away to Arne Slot's side in their most recent meetings. City's number 9 has taken on extra leadership responsibilities this season and continues to learn from Guardiola as the Blues look to make a statement of intent on Sunday. Since I came to City, he's been helping me with movements and trying to get into situations where I can score goals. It's Pep Guardiola. He's a genius, he said. So far, it's been a good journey. There's a reason why he's been winning so much, because of his dedication and the hard work. Just look at everything he has done for this club and in his career. It's fantastic. It's about working together. We need to listen to him. He tells us what to do and how to play. We need to perform for him because he deserves it. Manchester City injury latest and return dates ahead of Liverpool as Rodri question rumbles on Manchester City news and injury updates as Pep Guardiola's side prepare for a Premier League date with Liverpool, as both sides seek to keep pace with leaders. Arsenal, Manchester City take on Liverpool in a mouth-watering Premier League clash on Sunday. The two sides are battling to keep pace with leaders Arsenal, and the weekend clash between the teams, second and third in the table, will be a litmus test for both. With the Gunners taking on 4th place Sunderland, it could be a pivotal weekend in the title race. City boss Pep Guardiola has seen his side lose just once in 13 games in all competitions, and the Blues have won 3 on the bounce since being beaten by Aston Villa last month. But City will likely be without 2 midfielders for the visit of Arne Slot's side. Here's the injury latest from the Etihad. The midfielder is unlikely to be included in the squad against Liverpool as his stop-start season continues. He had made a return to action as a late sub against Bournemouth, having been sidelined for a number of weeks with a hamstring injury suffered at Brentford, but was not involved against Dortmund in midweek. We'll see tomorrow, but I think we won't take the risk with the international break, said Guardiola on Friday ahead of the game with Liverpool. We have to wait for the time when he feels strong and fit and can sustain actions in the game that are so demanding. We have to make that step. We are still in November, the best part of the season is ahead of us, and we need him. We are still playing without a massively important player for us, the Ballon d'Or winner from 2 seasons ago, and we are desperate to have him back, knowing that Nico right now is becoming a really important and good player. We are desperate. Pep Guardiola gives Rodri injury update for Manchester City. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola spoke about Rodri's fitness ahead of their Premier League game with Liverpool. Pep Guardiola said that Manchester City are desperate to have Rodri back, but will not take any more risks with his fitness. The midfielder has been sidelined for a month with a hamstring injury picked up against Brentford. He played a few minutes in the home win over Bournemouth, but was then out again for the midweek match with Dortmund. City are unlikely to bring him back in for Sunday's game with Liverpool, amid ongoing uncertainties on his fitness 14 months after he suffered an ACL injury that ruined last season for the Ballon d'Or winner. After a number of minor setbacks this term, City and Rodri are being more cautious about the approach. "We'll see tomorrow, but I think we won't take the risk with the international break," said Guardiola. "We have to wait for the time when he feels strong and fit and can sustain actions in the game that are so demanding. We have to make that step. We are still in November. The best part of the season is ahead of us, and we need him. We are still playing without a massively important player for us, the Ballon d'Or winner from 2 seasons ago, and we are desperate to have him back, knowing that Nico right now is becoming a really important and good player. City's match with Liverpool will be Guardiola's 1000th in management in a career that started with Barcelona B before taking in Barcelona, Bayern Munich and the Blues. The coach is happy that such a milestone occasion also includes the club that has more than most helped to push him onto better things. I think we pushed Liverpool to be better."